So I've had inappropriate comments about my figure. I've had wolf whistling. I've had kind of people slowing down in cars to sort of inappropriately heckle me whilst I'm running. I've even had an empty beer can thrown at me in recent weeks, and it's just not appropriate. For me, I'll continue to come back out and do my training because I've got that goal. But I worry about the impact that it will have on people who are out running socially, and people who are out using that exercise as kind of maybe a way to clear their mind for the day. I mean, it's sort of very derogatory terms about women, like love, kind of babe, all those words that you don't want to be called. Like if my fiance called me that sometimes, I'd probably be like, whoa, no, that's not appropriate. So for a complete stranger to drive past and shout that out the window at you whilst whilst you're trying to apply yourself to your training, is very difficult.
I go out and run in the park, and never before have I felt unsafe training, but recently I really have, from just catcalling, wolf whistling to the odd comment about, the clothes I'm wearing being too tight, or you might want to put some clothes on, love. And these are never things that I've had to really think about before. I'd never leave my house in the morning thinking, oh, is what I'm wearing for training okay? Because I'm just going to train, I'm there for performance purposes, not really thinking about that, before. So it has been definitely a change for myself. I know now that I have to go training in the mornings, or when it's light, because obviously in winter now it gets dark at 4. I'd never go out and run in the evening, and that's something that does infuriate me, because obviously we are all working. I'm a uni student, have stuff to get done in the day, but I have to prioritize making sure I go out in the morning when it's light, because it's just not safe to do it in the evening.
I think the more it happens, the more it just wears away at you a little bit, and I want to make clear the message that it's not appropriate. There's been a couple of times where I've tried to call them out and say, do you really think that's appropriate? Should you be saying that? And I get laughed at. So I think this needs to be a wider message to say that it's not on.